Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie, z strony AsuraDavid, a to będzie moja reakcja na Luna 8, specjalny program z Genshin Impact. I tak jak w wczorajszym przypadku, dzisiaj troszkę będzie później dodany, ale teraz już jest godzina 4, więc nagram fragment, zrobię pauzę i nagram resztę później. Także it is what it is. Przechodzimy na duży ekran i oglądamy, co tam mamy. Okej. Widzę, że... Zaczynamy od bazy patusów. Tej w Nod-Krai. Coś odlatuje. To jest ten fragment księżyca, który testowali. Zarąbali go. Statek kosmiczny. Oddechek. Okej. Czyli kosmiczna epopeja w Genshin Impact. A? Międzyplanetarny skok. Okej.
After the pioneer landed, he began to explore the moon and circumlunar zone. One day, while in the circumlunar zone, he received a mysterious signal
Deep
from
space.
deep space.
Dead space.
All I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Alan wanted me to inherit.
Jezi.
I really
Papetowa.
can't go anywhere without
Sandrone.
running into you two.
Czyli co, książka? Tak wychodzi. Książka Krajo. Okej. I powrót do Fontaine.
Homecoming officially begins!
The aquarium's
Citlali
closed for
jako
the-
aktorka.
A celebration
Okay.
of the entertainment industry. No one would choose to sit this one out. This detective costume really suits me. Take this.
O, nowa ubranka.
Does that count as a prophecy?
The reversed
Aha,
moon.
znowu. Ostatnio jak się pojawiły, to Kolumbina umarła.
The terminal has detected the appearance of an unknown individual.
Że my,
Its
tak?
purpose was to turn the moon into a space-based
Aha, to nie my.
weapon.
Okej. Czyli ktoś się włamał do bazy
I
księżycowej.
already learned the truth at the moon's core. As for this place, it is the masterpiece of that Dragon Lord of Darkness. She
O,
is the key to
a wy sobie
activating
smok?
Project Moongazer. Don't go, Columbina.
We knew what this order would cost from the beginning.
If Columbina is calling for help, the spaceship's our only chance.
Project Moongazer. It responded to me.
I have a certain feeling about how she views that descender.
Czyli
If
finiszujemy
is true,
Ordo?
then I'm about to be
Żeby pokonać złego smoka? Okej.
inverted. World formula, reversion.
Okej. Będzie ciekawa historia. Na lato. Okej.
Hello, travelers! I'm Zach Aguilar, the voice of the male traveler, Ether, and hosting with me
No,
today.
wrócił po jakimś czasie, ale no okej.
Hi everyone, I'm Emmy Lowe, the voice of Columbina.
Hi guys, I'm Skylar Davenport, the voice of Citlali.
Yes, so happy to have you guys here. And to
Yay.
all our travelers out there, welcome to the version Luna 8 special
Czyli to się nazywa
program,
Sony Summer
Sunny
Fontalia.
Summer Fontanalia.
Fontinalia, okej.
Fontanalia. Wait, isn't
Czyli
that
znowu
the name
film,
of a
tak?
festival in Fontaine?
Yeah, that's right.
Festiwal filmowy.
Travelers might remember it from version 4.3, the one where we shot that film with all our friends and made
No,
all
tak było,
those
tak.
fun memories.
Kręciliśmy
And
kryminał.
the fun continues in this version because,
faktach
in addition to
autentycznych.
our friends from Fontaine, a special guest is also going to be at this year's Fontanalia Film Festival.
Ah, you mean Columbina, right?
That's right. After things
Ale nie
settled down
tylko.
in Nod-Krai, she wanted to expand her horizons a bit. And with the festival going on, Nefa recommended a trip to Fontaine.
Oh, is that the
Okay.
only reason though? I
Maybe.
mean,
No, z tego, co
Fontaine
pokazali.
is also Sandrone's homeland,
Tak.
isn't it?
true.
Guillotine.
True. But no one knows what happened to her after that battle in Nod-Krai against the Torre.
No, musiała być naprawiona,
This
więc
suspense is killing
zużyli
me.
części z Blue oni
Then
prawdopodobnie.
maybe you'll be happy to hear that the wait is over. Once travelers head to Fontaine, an unexpected reunion with this old friend isn't too far off.
No.
A self-introduction? Very well. For the sake of etiquette, I'll humor you just this
Wracam z
once.
naprawami.
Behold,
Ubrania jej
before
potargali.
you stands Marionette,
Skrótły w praniu.
of the Fatui Harbingers. Hi everyone, I'm Deneen Melody, the voice of Sandrone. The wait is over.
Okay.
I'm just so happy she's back.
That was
No,
awesome.
większość ludzi się cieszy.
Yay, thank
To jest
you.
powrót
Welcome back,
papetowej.
Sandrone.
Oh,
Dla mnie to jest taka postać dość w miarę
Should I give a
przystępna,
more
ale
Sandrone-like
nie żebym
answer?
za nią szalał.
Sandrone.
So Sandrone. It was so surreal seeing Sandrone in that version trailer. It's been too long.
I know, personality-wise, it doesn't seem like she's changed much. Still the grumpy
Personality-wise,
Sandrone we
no
all
właśnie.
know and love.
Dlatego tak nie do końca mi
True,
podeszło.
but I feel like travelers have got to be wondering how she came back to life. I know I am.
Yeah, does it have something to do
naprawdę.
with the final gift we heard about in the
Technologia.
animated short?
Well, Elen did leave behind a gift for her, but she actually never knew anything about it.
So that
właśnie my
means
też
in
nie.
the battle against the Torre, she really was prepared for it to be the end.
Yep, she 100% put her life on the line during that battle. So when she
No,
woke up to find
poddała
herself
się.
very much, well, you know, not dead, it was a surprise to her as well. Elen's final gift was kind of like a second chance.
Huh. But the damage she sustained in that battle was so severe. Why didn't the
Nie
second
wiem,
chance
jedna
activate
dziura.
right then and there?
Ah, now that's
Niektórzy
the
mają
question.
więcej niż
There's
jedną i
actually another
zmieniają
factor at play
formę.
in all of this. We're gonna get into it in a bit, but for now, all you need to know is that she owes her recovery to a combination of things.
Oh,
Tak,
okay. So
posłuchajmy.
there's a story there.
For sure.
You know, speaking of the animated short,
No,
it was so
dowalony był.
cool to get a little insight into Sandrone and Elen's life together.
Right, the Lord Artificer, Elen Guillotin, Sandrone's creator. Her notes mention that Elen built her in his later years as a way to remember his sister, Marianne.
No właśnie.
And speaking of, both
Albo
Alana
to
and
jest
Marianne
Mary,
have some connection
tylko
to
w
the
wersji
Narcissus Ordo,
papetowej.
right? That mysterious organization in Fontaine.
No i Ordo.
Yeah,
W
that's
końcu
right.
kończymy,
In certain
finalizujemy.
quests, we even see a photo from when the two of them
Ona
were
jest tu
kids.
obok Alana.
Then, in his later
Była po
years,
tej stronie.
Elen had Sandrone by his side. They were family, and the days they spent together were quiet and peaceful.
So nice.
Yeah.
Wow. No wonder remembering Elen's funeral made Sandrone so upset in that animated short.
Yeah.
No, to
Columbina
przesady.
definitely tried to cheer her up, but her
Ulubimy
methods
niej
are always a
bałwana?
bit,
Scena? Tak.
unconventional.
Well, honestly, before joining the Fatui, I doubt Sandrone ever expected to get close to Columbina, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, let alone have tea parties with them.
Kiedy Rosalinda była
Yes,
normalna?
that scene was so sweet.
Yeah.
I'm sure those are nostalgic
Kiedy
memories.
Genshin
for all
anime
of
się pytam.
Especially Columbina and Sandrone. They're actually really close. They even played games
BBF-y
together
są
during Moon Prayer
w
Night.
tej grze.
Oh yeah.
To jest właśnie
Underneath
jeden z
that
nich.
tough exterior, you can totally tell Sandrone has a soft spot for
Totally.
Columbina.
No, it's more like Columbina wore her down over time.
Same thing.
Well, but of course, she was part of the Columbina rescue plan.
Part of it, her formula is the whole reason we were able to bring
Główny.
Columbina back.
Yeah, the way she faced a Tory
Hamulec
head on just to
postępowy.
give us the chance to complete it. It was heart-wrenching.
I
She put herself in danger and ultimately sacrificed everything to save her friend. That really says a lot.
Yeah, which is why it was even harder for Columbina to accept that she was gone.
Well, honestly, that was also emotional. But the good news is, she's back now! Yay!
No i gitara.
Wait, speaking of,
O,
I
nowy
noticed
robot.
she has a new mechanism by her
To
side
nie jest
too.
Blue, nie już.
Yes!
Kto to jest?
The Facilitatrice Automatisée Généraliste Interactive et Omnitâche.
Wow, good job.
No bo coś jak...
Well, pardon my French.
Tak.
Also known as Baggio.
Wow, a new helper. Oh, she looks super cool.
Mhm.
Hold on, I don't think we've seen Polonia
No,
yet, though.
właśnie.
Right, Polonia
Polonia
was
są
really put
użyte
through the
jako
ringer in
części
Nod-Krai
zamienne?
and sustained a lot of damage during the battle against a Torre.
I'm starting to get worried.
I know. But unfortunately, that's something travelers are going to have to wait to uncover in-game.
Well, just based on the name
Actually,
alone, Fagio seems pretty
yeah,
impressive.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Basically, she's an all-purpose automaton. From everyday chores to intense combat encounters, she can do it all. Oh, even if her name is kind of a mouthful.
You know, from the land of the Oratrice
Beatrice.
Annalise
Yeah, no właśnie to.
Expect nothing less.
Beatrice,
Sandrone's eyes kind of look
Kardynal.
different too. It looks like there are little gears
Nie,
inside
ja
of
tego
them.
nie powtórzę tak.
and I see
Musiałem
some
poćwiczyć.
new gems and accessories on her skirt.
Tak.
Very
I
fancy.
ubranie i skorupy.
Right? There are a lot of little added details. But wait, doesn't Sandrone's vision look a little different than other characters?
Huh, you're right. It's star-shaped.
Ah, yes. This is important because it's not your typical vision. It's actually a stellar linchpin. Mhm.
Czyli,
What's that?
Okej.
Remember when I said
pauza. Tak mówiłem. Robimy przerwę i wracamy za niedługo. Okej, jestem z powrotem, jest godzina 19:38, a w kuchni się wydzierają. Dajcie chwilkę jeszcze. Okej. Już nie przedłużamy, jedziemy z tym dalej.
Len's gift wasn't the only reason Sandrone was able to wake up? Well, this is the other reason. Stellar linchpins are extremely rare, and according to Fatui research, they have some connection to the third descender.
Aha,
Whoa, okay. Didn't
czyli
expect us to casually start talking about descenders.
trzeci,
Although,
tak?
to this day, no one knows exactly what causes a stellar linchpin to manifest. But what we do know is that those who wield them can alter certain elemental
nadawać
reactions.
elementalne
so kind of like
moce
the
ludziom?
lunar reactions, where powers outside
Stworzą
the seven
swoje
elements
własne?
are involved.
Exactly.
Dajcie chwilkę. Okej, jeszcze raz.
Sandrone, for example, she wields a cryostellar linchpin and can convert the superconduct reaction into stellar conduct,
Czyli krajo jednak.
temporarily transforming the surrounding area into a pole star field.
Oh, wait.
I
That
ataki
must be this
przypominają
area
dom
centered around the star-shaped
z
crystal,
Seed.
right? I
Zemlę
remember it
z
from
Zone
the
Zero.
Snezhnaya preview teaser.
That's right.
A my mamy coś
Enemies
podobnego
within this
później?
AoE will have their physical resistance reduced. But
Aha.
more importantly,
Czyli
the
wszystko to
pole
jest w
star
kółku?
field will store dissipating
Będzie
cryo and
słabsze kontra
electro-elemental
cryo.
energies.
Ciekawe.
This stored energy can then be used to increase the stellar conduct, cryo, and electro damage of characters within this AoE. In addition, certain
Ciekawe.
characters will gain special
to już
abilities
zobaczycie
while within the
w
pole
końcu.
star field.
Oh,
Najlepszą
so when you
postać
get
w tej
buffed
grze.
and enemies get less physical resistance. Sounds like stellar conduct is going to
Czyli
be a
jest
powerful
buferem
tool
i
in our
sub-DPS-em.
arsenal.
Okej.
That's right. Plus, in Snezhnaya, stellar conduct will have unique gameplay applications outside of combat too.
Aha,
So
czyli
cool.
ona jest
With the
potrzebna
arrival
w
of
Snezhnai.
Sandrone, the chance to experiment with this new reaction is just around the corner.
Yeah! Now that she has this stellar linchpin, what are her combat skills like?
Well, it definitely allows her to make greater use of her computational abilities. With the help of the stellar conduct reaction, she's able to control various mechanisms and flexibly deal damage. So, let's take a second to see her in action.
Zobaczmy.
Yes, please.
Sub DPS czy support? Czysty po prostu. Mi się wydaje, że sub DPS.
This skirt really wasn't made for weather like this. How in the blazes did Rosalind used to cope?
Come on, keep up.
Let's test my hypothesis.
No i jak na Androida,
What
to
a
całkiem
joke.
ciekawe ma te animacje.
Oh,
Więc
I love all the
podstawowy
mechanical
atak
elements.
jest
Using all those mechanisms,
uderzeniowy,
it's like
tak?
she barely has to lift a
O,
finger.
może latać.
Of
Ciekawe.
course, it would be unbecoming of a lady to muddy her hem.
Kurina może biegać, a sama może
Stellar
latać.
conduct is a big
Fajne.
part of her kit. Not only can she convert the superconduct reaction into stellar conduct, but she can also increase the stellar conduct damage of her entire team.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. Looks like her attacks pack a
Ciekawa
bigger punch
sprawa.
under the effects of stellar conduct.
That's right. Sandrone often lets her mechanisms do the dirty work for her. For example, with her charged attack, Sandrone will command Fagio to fire condensed beams at enemies. The damage dealt by her condensed beams is considered stellar conduct damage.
Ooh.
Jak
Towers like
trafi.
this usually have some sort of overload mechanic, right? Is that true for Sandrone as well?
Yes. Continuously
Czyli co?
firing condensed beams will
Atak
cause
maszynowy
Fagio to
plus
accumulate
wybuchy.
decoding power.
Raz na kilka
Sandrone
tam
can then use her elemental skill
sekund,
to decrease
tak?
Fagio's decoding power while quickly maneuvering around the field and firing prism shots at enemies.
Nice. Wow. Okay,
Czyli
couldn't have
poruszenie
said
ma
it better
typowo
myself.
tak jak
Yay, I got
Skaramusz.
Yep. Basically, by alternating between her charged attack and elemental skill, Sandrone can leverage her mechanical prowess and Fagio's powerful beams to clear out the field with ease. But that's only
Czyli
part
trzeba
of her
odpuszczać na chwilę,
tactical
żeby nie
strategy.
przeciążać.
With her elemental burst,
Ciekawe.
Sandrone bombards enemies with artillery fire and light beams,
Czyli
dealing
AoE.
AoE cryo damage. If Sandrone is within the Polestar field, the damage of the light
Czyli
beams
nie
is
skupiona
also
na jednym
considered
przeciwniku.
stellar conduct damage.
Ciekawe.
It's crazy how powerful and elegant she is at the same time. Not a hair out of place.
Yeah. Even when bombarding us with a boatload of firepower.
Może ją weźmiemy?
And it's gonna be so
Zobaczymy.
fun to explore Snezhnaya with Sandrone too.
Yeah,
bardzo nie bym chciał
where
wejść.
the Fatui headquarters are, after all. I feel like we can definitely expect Sandrone to play a part in the upcoming story.
No właśnie. Ciekawi
The
mnie,
main
jak
headquarters of the
będzie
Adventurers Guild
operować
are also in Snezhnaya.
w nowym
I was
Archon
just
Questie.
thinking about that because the Traveler first met Sandrone at the Adventurers Guild in Nod-Krai.
Tak,
Right,
zastąpiła
when she
Katarinę.
took Catherine's place.
Well, Catherine is Sandrone's creation, so
No.
in retrospect, I guess we shouldn't
Czyli
have been
mówiąc
so
prościej,
surprised.
podsłuchiwała nas od początku.
But I'll let you in on a little secret. If you turn in your daily commissions to Catherine with Sandrone and the party, in addition to the regular rewards,
Herbatejda?
you'll receive dessert rewards as well.
Yes.
Ciekawe. A, że to jest
Sandrone still loves a
jej
good
twór,
tea
więc
party.
nagradza ją
Well,
bardziej.
of course. Inviting
Ciekawe,
friends over
ciekawe.
for afternoon tea is how a lady
Z jednej strony,
engages
no,
with polite
jest to logiczne.
society. Plus, to make hosting tea parties even easier, Sandrone invented a portable tea table. All you need to do is send
Huh?
out an invitation letter and you can enjoy afternoon tea with friends.
Oh,
Można zaprosić
I wonder
kogoś
if
do
she met them
stolika.
during the Fontanalia Film Festival.
Oh, that sounds possible. If the last Fontanalia festival is anything to go by, I feel like travelers are going to have a lot to look forward to
No
this
i teraz
summer.
pytanie, czy to, co robimy w kosmosie, to jest część
Let's get into
Fontinali?
it, shall we?
Czy to jest
Does
aktualnie
everyone remember Rice's
rzeczywiście
giant ship, the
kontynuacja
Wigląda?
historii księżycowej?
I mean, it looks familiar.
Statek tego
Oh, I know. That's the ark
Rio.
he built in the fortress
No.
of Meropide, right? To deal with the whole prophecy situation?
Yes, that's right. It turns out an aquarium will be opening on the Wingalet during the Fontanalia Film Festival.
Aha, można go
It seems like
zwiedzać.
Sandrone has her own
Fajnie.
room on the ship as well.
Wait, and are those two things related? Sandrone being on the ship and the aquarium?
I mean, based on what we know about her so far, I'd be pretty surprised if she suddenly developed a passion for marine animals.
Nie sądzę.
There must be another reason then.
Warsztat tam
Guess
jest na tym
travelers will
statku?
just have to play through the story to find out.
Gilotin pomagał budować go?
Sandrone's activities might be a mystery. But Columbina's aboard the ship for a much more straightforward reason. She's actually acting in one of the films, and her crew is shooting on the Wingalet.
Right where Sandrone is staying?
Hee
The intrigue.
Miał widok z góry na nią.
I'm so excited for
I
travelers to
nawet
see
gra
how it
na
all plays
pianinie.
out.
Ciekawe.
So be sure to check out the Sunny Summer Fontanalia event during the new version.
O, widzę.
For a limited time, completing
Musimy
the event
zabijać
story
znowu
will
te
also reward travelers with
aniołki
additional
w
ascension
kaplicy.
materials for Sandrone.
All this
Okay.
talk about the Wingalet must mean Risley's making an appearance during the
Tak.
festival too, right?
W Rio?
Yep. In fact, during filming, Columbina even convinced him to check out a mysterious fortune-telling stall. Though
Znowu.
fate may have been leading him there
Kiedy pojawia
already.
się ten
Wait, is
fortune
that
telling, bo
Barbalof's Dodoco?
wszyscy
So
wiedzą,
the
że stanie się
circles in
coś takiego
Fontaine now?
nie.
That's right. Apparently, it's
Koniecznie
because
dobrego.
Barbaloth happened to catch a glimpse of a strange omen during a recent
Strange
divination.
Omen. Kształci się pojawiał w okolicy
And it
Genshina.
had something to do with the traveler's friends.
That's right. And Risley isn't the only one who's been guided here by fate. Mage
Jasne.
B's stall has been getting quite a few visitors.
Yep, and that's when she uses lunar arcana to read their future.
Może
For
lepiej nie?
example, Risley draws the upright emperor card.
Król. Nie?
Ooh, that
Tak,
sounds
emperor.
impressive. What
Władca.
does it mean?
Don't worry. Barbalov will explain the revelations of the lunar arcana in-game. In addition to her insights, each character that visits her stall will also receive a tangible boost to their abilities, including ones relating to the
okay.
stellar conduct reaction. For example, after Risley's revelation is unveiled, whenever he's within the polestar field generated by the stellar conduct reaction, he'll be able to restore HP more frequently with his charged attacks, allowing him to unleash more
Czyli
enhanced
boost w
normal
polu
attacks.
Sandrona.
Yaemiko's
Ciekawe.
Sessho Sakura's are also
Chichi?
getting enhanced. Not only will their duration be extended,
Infusion?
but they won't be destroyed after she
Fizikala
casts her
na
elemental burst.
Krajo?
Plus, when Yaemiko is within a polestar field, the lightning strikes from her Sessho Sakura will be able to deal additional damage, and that damage is considered stellar conduct damage.
In addition, when
Okay,
Chi-Chi
moja
is
Chi-Chi.
within a polestar field, her elemental skill will provide the party with a damage bonus to reactions
O,
like stellar
ciekawe.
conduct and deal
Czy
additional
moja
damage
dzieci jeszcze
alongside
będzie
the active
boostowała
character.
ich?
And
Okay.
when Sino is within a polestar field, his elemental skill will allow him to temporarily enter the Pack-Sworn Path Clearer state to deal quick bursts of damage over a short period of time.
Bez używania ulta. Ciekawe.
These are just some examples of the witch's revelations travelers can look forward to in Luna 8. We don't have time to introduce them
Chi-Chi i
all,
Saito
so
w jednej
be sure to
drużynie?
check out the rest
I w
in
Rio?
game.
Może?
Oh.
As for the new reactions coming in Snezhnaya, Stellar Conduct is just the beginning, so buckle up,
Ale jest wymagany.
travelers.
So thanks
Okay.
to these revelations, a bunch of our old friends are not only getting stronger, but they can now interact with the stellar conduct mechanic as well.
That's right. Basically, after unveiling their revelation, some of their talents and skills will be enhanced while within a polestar field.
Ooh, awesome. So, if you
Ciekawe.
have any of those characters, you
Ale to
can pair them
fajnie, że
with
w końcu
Sandrone and
dostajemy
see all the
jakiegoś
new things they
buffa.
can do with the stellar
To
conduct
nie jest jakoś tam
mechanic.
specjalnie,
Of
wiecie,
course, there are also other changes
Word
in
buff,
store as
w
part of
sensie,
these
tylko
revelations, as well as
taki, jeżeli
interesting
masz tam
stories
postać, no to
associated
wtedy
with the
dostajesz
lunar
tego buffa.
arcana card
Jak
each
jej nie masz,
character
no to
draws.
musisz czekać do
But we'll
Szneznai,
leave
aż
that for travelers to
dropnie
experience for themselves.
kogoś, kto tą reakcję ci...
Plus, the characters with the
Uruchomi.
Witch's Revelation will also be featured on the Light Race Wish banner, so don't miss out if you're interested.
And as for our other event wishes, in the first
Aha,
half of Luna 8,
banner
travelers
Citlali
can
i
look forward to event
Sandrone
wishes for Sandrone and
na
Citlali.
pierwszej połowie,
A
a
new
druga?
5-star Claymore, a
To jest
teaspoon of
Claymore. Ja myślałem, że
transcendence,
ona
will
używa
also be featured on the weapon
książki.
banner.
And in the second half of Luna
Okay.
8, we'll have
A,
returning
Reran
event
Columbiny
wishes
i
for
Raiden
Columbina
May.
and the Raiden
Okay.
Shogun. Yay, rerun!
May is okay.
All right, it's about time for our first
Ciekawie,
break.
ciekawie.
We'll be back with information on a mysterious new area, so stay tuned.
Okej, czyli co? Teraz mapa eventowa, czy... Okej, pauza. Szybkie podsumowanie. Czyli support na sub DPS-a z nową mechaniką, która uruchamia nasze postacie dostające buffa. I jeżeli ich wzmacnia, to oni jeszcze wzmacniają z powrotem całą drużynę. Ciekawe, okej. Okej, dobra. Przeskakujemy kod, bo na pewno już wszyscy sobie kod wzięli. I jedziemy z tematem dalej. Tak? Tak. Zobaczmy. Więc
Welcome back, travelers.
wyjaśnienie do
Wait a
historii
second.
czy
That
eventy?
planet in the background, is that Tibet?
That's
Tak.
right! This summer,
Ziemia.
we're heading on a
2-0.
very special adventure, so strap in everyone and prepare for launch!
A, czyli jednak wyjaśnienie do specjalnego eventu. To znaczy, że on
Oh my
jest
God, We're
zewnętrzny.
actually in outer space? This is incredible! When you mentioned a special adventure, I didn't think it would take us outside of Tibet.
To jest to
And
samo co
not just
Apple
anywhere
Archipelago, tylko
outside
w
of
tym
Tibet.
wypadku jest to
We're heading
statek
to...
Travelera.
The moon.
Dun, dun, dun.
Tylko że on był na Księżycu, z tego co pamiętam.
Look at those
Był jeszcze jeden
buildings.
na dole?
This place is looking a lot different than
No
when
nie?
Columbina brought
No.
us here before.
Well, she did say she wanted to clean up the place a bit before inviting the traveler back. Even the area with the traveler's
Odesłała nam
spaceship looks
statek?
completely different.
Yeah, seems like Columbina has been taking great care of this place. So, are we here for this summer adventure at her invitation?
It's
No.
a bit more complicated than that.
Czyli jest
The
powiązane,
traveler
czy nie?
actually notices that Columbina's been acting a bit off, and out of concern, follows her all the way to some ancient dragon ruins.
Inside the ruins, the traveler acquires a mysterious power known as Archeoloon energy, which seems to be able to
Archaeologic
manipulate
energy.
gravity.
Archeoloon energy.
Tak.
So
Yes.
these ruins must have something to do with the moon. Are there clues here about why Columbina is acting strange?
Zły smok z
There are.
Ordo.
The traveler will
co on
encounter a
robił
strange black
w-
kuhenki. We think she might have some connection to Columbina,
Nod-Krai.
and when we follow her, the trail leads straight to a lunar shuttle.
Oh, so
Ooh.
that's the spaceship we saw earlier.
I to nie znasz, to jest
After we
jakiś
explain
drugi.
the situation, our new Kuhenki friend, Eggy, agrees to head to the moon with us
Eggy.
to search for Columbina.
Eddie Saska.
Eggy?
Doktor Eggman.
Yeah, that's another Paimon original.
Okay, got it. Oh, I can't wait to see what the different areas of the moon
No
are
właśnie
gonna be like.
wygląda
Is there a
zacnie.
lunar base or
Powiedziałbym.
something?
There is. That's actually the first stop
No.
on our lunar expedition, the Eye of Ibni Bellum. Like travelers experienced before when Columbina led us to our spaceship, the
co,
gravity
będzie
here
hub?
is completely different from
Żebyśmy
today.
mogli później
In
przeskaczać
fact,
na
the
inne
entire
planety,
lunar
oprócz
surface
Tejwatu.
is like this.
Przygotowują się do
By using Archeoloon
kosmicznej
energy,
eskapady
we can make
w
our bodies
Genshinie.
even more lightweight.
Ooh, that should make lunar exploration
mechanika
a lot
księżycowa.
easier.
Teraz w końcu jest
We'll
bezwładność.
need to rescue Eggy, because after we land on the moon, she somehow gets captured by a strange device.
Oh no, Eggy!
Yeah.
And to do that, we'll need to venture into some
Tylko może jest
underground
skażona,
worlds.
dlatego.
Of course, with the help of Archeoloon energy, the mechanisms and guards around here shouldn't pose too much of a challenge.
Then we'll head to the
Okay.
Lunar Surface Monitoring Station. After accessing the terminal, we'll learn about the mysterious Project Moongazer, which seems to have some connection to the ancient dragons.
Whoa.
Dragons.
So does that mean the dragons had plans for the moon?
That is for travelers to discover for themselves in-game.
To jest ostatni prawdziwy
But the
księżyc,
good
więc
news is, the terminal also
Dziwnym
gives
by
us
było,
a
jakby
few
nic
clues
tam nie
on where
było.
to search for Columbina,
oprócz Kolumbiny.
which leads us to our next stop on our lunar adventure, Ungyen's Circle.
Usually hidden away,
Ungina?
this facility is used to research lunar life forms and also seems to have some connection to Project
Życie na
Moongazer.
księżycu.
Whoa, now
Okay.
this looks completely different from the lunar landscape outside.
Mhm.
Looks like the dragons turned this place into some kind of experimental lab.
Exactly.
Może chciał
This
przenieść
is
wszystkich
also where
z
one of the
planety
other
tutaj,
Kuhenki who come
jeżeli
from
by
the same place
życie
as
się
Eggy.
rozwijało poprawnie.
Apparently, these Kuhenki are obsessed with wearing
Jako
all
Arka?
kinds of different hats.
Ciekawe.
So cute.
Still no sign of Columbina, though. Aw.
Aha, wioska.
Well, according to the records in the terminal,
Innych
Columbina
Kuhenki.
was here at some point, and there was a giant Kuhenki by her side.
Yeah, so to find her, travelers will
Czy
need
co
to
to
follow
jest?
the
Kuhenki
giant Kuhenki high into the
ciemnej
sky,
strony księżyca?
clearing away moonlit vines and
na
repairing
to
an
wyszło.
elevator along the way.
This elevator will take travelers high above the moon's surface to the third stop on our lunar expedition, the
Na Marsa?
Space Lifeform Capture Station.
Wow, so the dragons not only
Star
built bases
Trek.
on the moon, but also
the
a
hell?
whole structure above it.
Ale
This place
zepsute.
doesn't look like it's in the best of shape,
No.
though.
Yeah. Apparently, it also has some
Od kiedy
connection
Genshin
to
zamienia
Project
się
Moongazer.
w Star
If
Treka.
travelers follow this damaged passageway, they can even reach the open space outside the station.
Wow, that looks so
Czyli możemy
beautiful
wypaść ze
from this
świata
angle.
w ten sposób?
So, we know the giant Kuhenki was heading for the capture station, but what about Columbina?
Don't worry, she's there too.
We finally found her! What's she doing here, though?
Well, she
Żyje.
noticed a disturbance in a certain area of the moon, and it seems to be affecting the creatures there. So she came to the capture station to get a better look. That's when the traveler finds her.
Well, of course, the travelers never wanted to leave a problem
A ten?
unsolved.
To jest jakaś
Columbina needs our
mantis
help, so
połączony
together
z
we head to the area
gąsienicą?
of the disturbance.
Nie
Which
wygląda na
happens to be
smoka.
none other than the lunar sea. Be careful though. Even though it looks beautiful, the high concentration of Archeoloon energy makes this a treacherous place. Travelers will need to avoid the blue
Kosmiczne meduzy?
areas at all cost.
Ooh.
Ciekawe.
I see a lot of blue.
Czyli nie wolno tam chodzić w ogóle? W powietrzu trzeba
Thanks to
latać?
Columbina, the schools of Kuhenki living here are more than willing to help out. They can mimic the jellyfish and whales that live in the lunar sea.
A, czy można je dotykać tylko od góry?
Oh, wow, the ecosystem on the moon is even more diverse
Ryby?
than I imagined.
Jak w morzu.
I know, right? Travelers might even encounter
Kosmiczny
some
slajd.
interesting
The heck?
slimes.
Of course, aside from the areas we just introduced, there are tons of other places waiting for travelers to explore, including the
Czyli to była nowa arena
ever-mysterious
cała.
far side of the moon.
Trzeba będzie ją
Wait, you're
poprawnie
saying we get
zbadać.
to go to the dark side of the moon too?
No i jest, ciemna strona
Are we
księżyca.
getting aliens now?
Nie, tam będzie pewnie
Traveler, you mean?
ktoś z
Yeah,
Patusów.
we have
Będzie miał tam
aliens
bazę.
at home, you guys. Chill. No, but seriously, there's a hidden base on the far side of the moon too?
This dragon technology is crazy.
I know, right?
Mhm. Of course,
Smoki
there's a
stworzyły
lot more
bazę,
to
Fatusy ją
explore on the
przejęły?
far side of the
Czy-
moon as well.
That's right. There's
Coś w
so
stylu
much more to this lunar
tego, co
adventure than
robiliśmy w
we've been
Natlanie.
able to cover here.
Że
So be
mieliśmy
sure to
smoka
check it
i
out for
prowadziliśmy go po
yourselves
prostu do
in-game.
świątyni.
Wow, this is actually insane. There are
No,
so
ciekawie,
many
ciekawie.
cool areas and creatures to check out.
Będzie co
I
eksplorować.
bet travelers can't wait.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
pewno
know, right?
Wiele
Plus, to
bardziej
make
ciekawe
lunar
niż
exploration a bit
świątynia
easier,
Space
the
Time.
devs have made a few optimizations to the map. After the version update, there will now be an indicator showing which layer of the map you're currently on.
Aha,
And
w
when
końcu.
selecting a landmark with a layer indicator, the layer UI will still remain visible. Of course, this optimization also applies to the Teyvat map as well.
Ooh, plus the moon area is
Czyli
permanent, so travelers can come back and explore anytime.
a tytuł
Awesome.
użyteczności mapy.
Yeah, who would
Okej.
have thought the Song of the Welkin Moon would actually end with us going to the moon?
Zdziwiony?
I know. We're
Well,
really
yeah.
putting the Luna in Luna 8 this time.
Well, I hate to be
Co następne?
the one to bring
Kosmos.
us back down to Earth, but it's time
Skończymy
for
z
our
tej
next
watem i
break.
lecimy dalej, nie?
We'll be back with exciting information on the
To
Luna
jest taki,
8
tak jak mówiłem,
event
line-up
lineup.
na przyszłość,
See you soon.
żeby dało się po prostu... Koniec? Nie. Okej. Kolejne szybkie podsumowanie. Więc Nowy Teren to jest księżyc. Tam, gdzie byliśmy na początku, ale jest przerobiony już, tak? Kolumbina dobudowała nowe rzeczy i odkryła bazę po drugiej stronie, smokową. Pytanie, czy jest przejęta przez Fatusów, czy nie? Jeżeli tak, no to jak się tam dostali, nie? Jeżeli nie, no to okej. No i druga rzecz to, czy to rzeczywiście tak jak ja myślałem na początku, że po prostu kiedy będą kończyć już Teyvat, muszą sobie zrobić furtkę, w razie czego do ucieczki na rozszerzenie gry. Wiecie, tak to gra by się skończyła zaraz po Kenry. A tak to mają otwartą bramkę, mogą lecieć do innego Teyvatu. W tej przestrzeni, gdzie rządzi Unknown God, znany też jako Asmodei. Czyli zostawili sobie teraz furtkę otwartą. Projekt mówi, o no to kończymy Teyvat, lecimy w inne miejsce. Okej. Czyli lecimy dalej z tematem, przemijamy kod, bo już kod pewnie wzięliście ze strony... Okej. Widzę, że jeszcze 14 minut. To nie jest dużo, ale...
Welcome back,
Eventy.
travelers!
You know, there's a character we forgot to mention when we were talking about the Fontanalia Festival earlier. Seat Lolly.
Yay!
No, Citlali.
She actually left her house.
Hey, she likes to be social.
Pani dziennikarz,
The
tak?
important thing is,
Dostali
she
awatary.
has a new outfit.
No,
Wow, look at all the bows.
awatar
And the
śpiocha.
big tails. That's so cute.
Wait, we just made a big deal about her leaving her house, but doesn't it look like she's wearing pajamas?
No.
No,
God, it really does. She even has an eye mask and everything.
Hey, Granny was already flustered enough running into the
dlatego właśnie
traveler
powiedziałem,
looking
że ubranie śpiocha.
Let's not embarrass her further and leave the rest for travelers to discover
Fajny
in game.
outfit.
Okay, okay.
Trochę taki,
If you're
no...
wondering why Granny made the trip to Fontaine,
Taki,
though,
no.
it turns out
Ale
her favorite
ogólnie
light novel is getting
fajnie.
adapted into a film,
I
and the crew
pani
is filming
dziennikarka
on the
też
wing.
dostała nowy awatar.
Oh, and Charlotte's starring in it?
No.
Looks like she's playing a detective.
Yeah, it really suits her, doesn't it?
But for a hard-hitting reporter like her,
Ale fajne,
I'm sure
fajne też.
playing a detective didn't feel too
Ładnie
far off
wygląda.
at all.
That's for sure. The way she pursues the truth is already pretty intense.
Też nowy outfit i ten jest za darmo. Okej.
Well, looks like we get to run into a bunch of old friends on the Winglet.
O,
I
nie
feel
bilet.
like some fun times are in store.
Oh, for
Ora
sure.
Tris,
So you don't
mechanik,
miss out,
kardynal.
travelers.
Pojawi
All
się.
right, here's another piece of good news, and it has to do with the quest dialogue experience. I'm sure we've all tried to speed up the pace of a quest before by clicking through the dialogue, but most of the
Nie dali
time you
skipa,
have
nie?
to wait for a set transition time to pass or for certain animations to play out before the next line can play. With the habits of different travelers in mind, the devs have decided to change this going forward. Starting in Luna 8, travelers can choose to no longer wait to advance dialogue. A single click can immediately move to the next line. Basically, the pacing of dialogue progression is now something you can control.
Czyli dostali
That's
jakby
actually awesome.
automatyczny
Oh,
skip.
and we should also mention that
Jaki
the Sunny Summer
bezsens.
Fontanalia event story is permanent
Gra,
as
która
well. So
polega na
travelers can
lore
play
i
through
na
it at their
historii.
own pace.
Daje ci
I
skipa.
feel like we keep mentioning the
Bez
winglet,
sens.
but there's actually a bit more we need to share.
That's right, the ship's aquarium has become a popular filming location, but it needs a bit more work before it can open for business.
Exactly. And that's where you come in, travelers. It's your job to get the aquarium up and running.
Aha, mamy
Of
ulepszyć
course, you can't have an
cały...
aquarium without different species of fish, so the
A
first
to jest
step
chyba
is to head
ten
underwater in Fontaine
specjalny, nie?
and do some fishing.
You might even spot
Tak?
some containers underwater with high-value collectibles inside. So don't just be on the lookout for fish.
Yup, the goal is to surface at the designated area within a time limit with as many high-value fish and items as possible.
You can then use what you catch to decorate the aquarium and drum up people's interest.
And the more interest you manage to create, the more guests will visit the aquarium. You can even sell the collectibles as souvenirs to earn funds for the business.
Travelers can also head to the pool on the ship and use certain bait or nets to catch the fish that are being rehabilitated there.
Travelers can also look forward to various rewards for their efforts, including primo gems,
Czyli
the
wszystko
chance to
związane
invite Charlotte to their
z
parties,
wodą.
and her new outfit.
Ooh.
Whoa,
Wait. We can get Charlotte in her outfit at the same time?
that's so awesome!
Yup.
No, zawsze dają
Yup.
jedną czterogwiazdkówkę.
So don't miss out, travelers.
Więc to jest akurat
Elsewhere in
normalne.
Fontaine, guests from all over Teyvat have arrived for a joint
Sniper
marksmanship
event.
exercise.
Oh, looks like we have the Maison Gardiennage, the Flower Feather Clan, and the Knights of Favonius. Wow,
Okej.
seems like one expert marksman after another.
Oh, for sure.
No to
And
jest to.
with their help, travelers will need to fire
Oznaczają?
observation grenades and guide the projectile as far as they can without hitting obstacles. The farther it flies, the higher the score.
Oh, looks like there's some strategic thinking involved.
Travelers can also look forward to the return of another dance
Aha,
event
to
over in
tańczenie dziwne.
Nod-Krai with Dance, Easy Breezy Disco.
Ooh, I'm ready to dance.
Nie było trudne, ale
And this time,
Bo
Mualani
strasznie
has
dziwne.
invited even more friends to join.
Oh, cool. Melazines are there this time. And Asha.
Yep, just grab a few friends, follow the lead dancer the best you can, and have a good time.
Oh, the Saurians on the dance floor are so cute.
Super cute. There are also a few new additions to repertoire of myriad melodies,
Ah,
including
nowe
a new Nod-Krai album,
osób.
where
Okej.
roads are pledged to cross, and a new score theme for Columbina.
Okej.
The Leyline Overflow event is also returning, so
Te są
don't miss out
podstawowe.
on the chance to earn double the experience, materials, and more.
Double XP.
In addition, new character and action
TCG?
cards are being added to Genius Invocation TCG.
O, widzę, że
Plus,
w
the
końcu
Forge Realms
dodali
Temple
tych
and Heated Battle Mode are also returning, so don't miss
Kenriansów.
out.
All right, it's about time for
Okay.
our last break. Don't go anywhere, travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
Daleko jeszcze? Aha, Dia Party. Tu już nie musimy robić stopku. Aha, nie daj jej jeść. Aha. Ciastkiem ją uderza. Aha. Restart. Wygra chociaż raz? Zjadłeś ciastko? Nie zdążyła? Ciekawe. Fajne, fajne. Teleportuje się? A no tak, bo ona nie umie przegrywać. No dobra.
Welcome back, travelers! In the spirit of the
Zobaczmy.
season, a new summer-themed lobby and summer outfits are coming to Miliastra
Aha,
Wonderland.
Miliastra teraz.
Let's take a look.
Najpierw zmuszali ludzi do grania w Miliastrę za mogę, a teraz jeszcze prezentacja nowych letnich strojów pewnie. Może jakichś dodatkowych nagród za granie, etc. Ale są takie w miarę normalne, pasujące do klimatu. Aha. Odwrotny kolor to jest fiolet. Ciekawe. Fiolet na róż. I niebieski na fiolet. Fajnie. Nawet w porządku. Te fioletowe troszkę ładniejsze według mnie. Okej. Więc? Jakiś kłol?
Wow, the slide,
A
the
nie.
beach.
Teraz
This is
prezentacja
perfect
Miliastry.
for summer.
Yeah, I know, right?
Gdybym
It's
był
a
złośliwy, to
place
bym
to chat,
przeskoczył to.
swim,
Ale wiem, że też trochę ludzi
or
gra w
even
Miliastrę,
pick up
więc
an instrument
nie będę
and
robił
serenade
chamstwa.
our friends. Oh.
Some of these cosmetics actually look kind
No,
of
popatrzymy chwilę na to.
Yeah, almost like they've taken inspiration from some of our friends.
And
Oświetlali.
those are
Based
just a few
były fajne.
examples. A bunch of new outfits are coming to Miliastra
Mięsny jesz.
Wonderland in the new version.
Reki.
Also, be sure to check out the events to earn free
Oh,
rewards,
tamte są fajne.
including prismatic crystals and an elegant 4-star outfit set.
Oh, in addition, the editor is also receiving a few new updates. For example, you can now keep the cursor displayed at all times, allowing craftspeople to design more user-friendly gameplay elements.
nice. I feel like that opens the door for more interactive mechanics.
Oh, totally. And also, pre-aiming has been added to the skill editing interface, making it easier for craftspeople to create skills
A,
that
to są
require
takie
precise aiming.
Dota.
Plus, with the new motion control component, you can now directly control the movement of objects.
Wow, sounds like you could even create a vehicle-like effect or something. The possibilities in Miliastra Wonderland just keep getting bigger.
Oh, totally. In addition to that, Luna 8 is also adding a new batch of environment assets and introducing support for customizing object colors and materials, giving craftspeople even more freedom over visuals.
Nice.
All right, well, that's it for the
Okay.
updates to Miliastra
dalej?
Wonderland. Now, let's move on to some out-of-game news. But why tell you about it when I could just show
Aha,
you?
offline.
Here, let's take a look.
Jakieś...
Oh,
O, Hoyofest.
That's the annual
Oh,
event
tak.
in Southeast Asia, right? I wonder what's in store this time
Czyli nowe
around.
filmiki od
I see
społeczności.
and Southeast Asian landmarks.
Ooh.
For anyone who's not familiar, HoYoFest is a huge annual celebration held by Hoyoverse that takes place across multiple cities in Southeast Asia.
Wow, that's a lot of cities.
Looks like there's
nigdy
a
u
whole
nas.
bunch of exclusive goodies and merch too.
All right, guys, that's it for the Luna 8 special program. Honestly, this version has so much exciting
Jeszcze
content in
skupa
store.
czasu.
I'm hyped for the Luna Sea
Przynajmniej
and some dance, easy breezy
4 minuty.
disco.
To raczej coś jeszcze będzie na końcu, może
I, of course, am so excited
Przedstawienie
for
Śnieżnej.
Sandrone to return.
Yeah.
Ostatnio pokazali.
I just love
Broni,
her so
wszystko.
much, and I can't
Więc
wait for everyone to
czemu nie teraz?
experience her journey and to meet Fagio and see some of her
No.
interactions with Columbina.
I'm
Można ją
so
spróbować
happy
zdobyć.
little grumpy
Jak się
Becky
nie uda, to
Granny
się
is
nie
back.
uda, ale...
And that she gets a new outfit, even if it is just pajamas. I'm so excited for her to join the fun.
And I am also excited for Sandrone because I love her. And of course, I'm so excited for travelers to embark on this upcoming lunar adventure. It's crazy to even say, but it's not see you in game this
To
time.
jest jakby
It's
połączone z główną
see you
misją i nie do końca.
alone.
This also happens to be the last
Bo nie jak to
version
chcą
of the song
zamienić
of the
z,
Welcome Moon. And
wiecie,
I'm a bit sad to see it go,
z
but
przejściem do
honestly, we
Szneznaj
couldn't be more
bezpośrednio.
grateful to have you come on this journey
Musi
with
być
us,
jakiś link
travelers. So,
bezpośredni
thank you.
między wydarzeniami
Thank
tam,
you,
a
thank
tym, co nastąpi później.
And don't forget to come back to Nod-Krai and visit from time to time.
You know what that means, though. Snezhnaya is literally just
No właśnie o
around
tym
the
mówię.
corner.
Yeah, you know, I almost feel
A chill.
Blistering cold. Zobaczmy. A jednak jest coś jeszcze.
Paimon.
Ewoluuje. W końcu, czy nie?
War is coming. This is no time to rest on our laurels.
I Pierrot się
We
odzywa.
must remain devoted until our banner flies high and the dust has settled.
But the snow grows heavier even as we speak. How much time do we and the people of Snezhnaya have left?
Zasypie ich.
Project Stuzha?
Okej. O nie. Króliki z ReZero. W wersji szneznajowej. Dendro, drzewa.
Trust have we lost to this plan already? How's that?
Driady? Nie driady, jak się nazywa drzewca.
Mora isn't water. Sometimes it can flow in unnatural directions.
Where am I?
O, właśnie. A, czy jednak będziemy używać broni palnej? Ciekawe.
Gotta get back to Paimon.
Porwali ją?
This has been entirely unconstructive.
Agreed.
How about some answers for once?
Silence! Your
O,
Majesty,
w końcu.
today's outcome as
Roster.
expected.
A tomb and birch
Pokażą?
trees. The Tsar's final
Stolice?
tokens of affection. That
Nie.
which I set in motion, I shall see to an end.
Okej. Więc to by było wszystko. Ale cofnijmy na chwilę tu. Okej, przejdźmy sobie na ekran do gadania. No, to wygląda zacnie. Mechanika używania cryo na travelerze też. Typowy shooter się zrobił z Genshina. Ale widzę, miksują trochę stylami. Tu broń palna. Jak zawsze był miecz. Zawsze był miecz. Tam jakieś kosmiczne eskapady z statkiem kosmicznym. Owertura kosmiczna plus Star Trek. No, może próbują nowe style. No okej, zobaczymy co z tego wyjdzie. Na razie to jest tak, no powiedziałbym 50-50, ja to muszę zobaczyć na żywo, żeby, ale powiem, ekscytacja jest. No to jest jednak coś nowego, coś innego. Okej, więc jakbym mógł to całość podsumować? Fajne, ale zobaczymy jak wyjdzie. To byłoby najbardziej chyba takie racjonalne podsumowanie tego. Dopóki tego nie zobaczę na żywo, to nie będę się za bardzo, wiecie, napuszał, nie? Jak to powiedziałbym dosłownie. Bo może się okazać, że tu ładnie to wyglądało, a jak przyjdzie co do czego z mechanikami, to będzie dupa klops. No, także tak. To byłoby na tyle z reakcji do specjalnego programu. Trochę z nim zeszło, ale to wiecie, no, się pracuje w międzyczasie, więc no, czasu było tak, wiecie, mało pomiędzy. Chyba 12 minut najpierw nagrałem, a później, wiecie, przerwa wielogodzinna i znowu teraz dograłem resztę, no to no dni mam zajęte w większości, ale staram się jak mogę. Więc na pocieszenie tam jest like, możecie klepnąć mi na tym filmiku, byłbym bardzo ukontentowany. A jak chcielibyście dać coś więcej, tam jest obok subscribe. Także moglibyście wspomóc ten kanał, żeby rosnął bardziej i bardziej. Czyli jak dojdziemy do Snezhnai, żeby już mieć przynajmniej tych 100 subskrybentów, to byłoby fajnie. dzwoneczek, możecie hitnąć, żeby wiedzieć, kiedy następny dropnie, ale jak dacie subskryb, to będziecie wiedzieli, kiedy następny dropnie, bo wam się wyświetli czerwona kropka na moim, wiecie, koncie, na waszym pasku subskrybowanych. To będziecie wiedzieć, że już jest nowy film. Także subskryb, dzwoneczek, do wyboru, do koloru, wolałbym to dolne, ale jak dacie to górne, to też będzie w porządku. Także co mogę powiedzieć więcej? Dzięki za oglądanie i widzimy się w następnej pewnie epizodzie z Zenlessą Zero, bo zanim do Genshina dojdzie do nowej wersji chwila minie. No i co? Dzięki. Trzymajcie się ciepło i do następnego. Także bye. I tak jak mówiłem, jeżeli możecie, kliknijcie łapkę, suba i dzwonek na moim kanale.